Yes, I'm Anthony London, CEO of Sky City TV. We want to invite you guys out to check out the newest, best thing in television. We'll bring you everything from movies, videos, commercials. We are innovating the television network market. We've got things that are going to happen that are going to be big for us. Sky City TV, the best. Come join us, watch it. Dish Network, we're in the house.
From the press box to press row, the premier sports talk show placing major emphasis on HBCU sports. Host Donna Ware will take you on a journey each week through the world of HBCU sports and pro sports with such guests as...
Let's welcome Serena Williams.
And of course, Donna Ware's insights.
This will be one of the best matchups ever.
To listen to the show each week, visit us on the web at www.boxtorow.com. From the press box to press row, real sports talk.
Do you need business cards, CD inserts, flyers, posters, or rack cards to promote your business or event? Well, if so, there's only one place to go, All Graphics and Printing. Check them out on the web at allgraphicsandprinting.com or give them a call at 407-532-4777. All Graphics and Printing, shipping all across the country, and the official flyer and business card provider for the Jericho Broadcast Network.
The James Bond. Come on down. The James Bond. Come on down. Watch out there now.
So the salient features, once more, of the GS 4200 model. To manufacture than its venerable predecessor, and up to, 17% quieter. Naturally, it's available in both. Sorry about that. Brain beige. I'm sorry, I think I'd better take this. It's my wife on Uvu. Hey, Pumpkin, what are you doing?
I'm Uvuing.
Very funny. What? 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 What?
Make the money!
Where's your mother?
Mom!
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Welcome to Real Talk. Toni Black. This is the live show. Thank you, audience members, for coming out. I want to give a big round of applause for you all that showed up. I know the rain. Thank you. I know the rain is stopping a lot of us from coming out tonight. We're right here at the beautiful Barley's at 338 Peachtree Street Northeast. That's downtown Atlanta. For those of you who are online, make sure that you check me out right now at myjbn, that's Jericho Broadcast Network, myjbn.com/Toni Black, all in lowercase. For those of you who did make it down here tonight, you know we're serving those shots for everybody. If you are still planning on coming, get away from the computer right now. Come on down to the beautiful Barley Sports Bar and Lounge. We have a great night tonight. We've got some jazz downstairs and blah, blah. Oh, my bad. We got some jazz. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know this is live. Don't play. We have some jazz downstairs right now, as you can tell. But we're still going to keep this thing riding out tonight. And tonight's discussion is dealing with cheating and the after effects of cheating. It's the personal effects that we're speaking of. As we all know, in relationships, cheating can go one way or another in the relationship. You're either going to leave the relationship or you're going to remain in the relationship. But we're speaking of a personal aspect of it all. How do you feel mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and what do you do physically? Also, I have a special guest tonight, Miss LaTanya Tibbs. She's been featured on Dr. Oz. And for, what was the product that you featured that day?
Anti-aging mask. It was for an anti-aging mask, my home remedy for anti-aging mask, so I hooked him right up.
Dr. Oz endorsed it. Hear what I'm saying? He did endorse it. Also, we're going to be speaking to her about the VBar. The VBar is that sexy soap, but it's really for the discreet male or female who wants to go outside of that relationship and get a casual hookup. So we'll be right back. What are we're going to keep this thing rolling right now? Okay, I thought we were going to go into the first break, but here we go. As far as tonight, we've got our sponsors. We've got we got Peaches in the building. Peaches is in the building. We are sponsored by Visionary People, and we're also sponsored by Get It Girl Shoes. If you find the right pair of shoes, you better get it, girl. We're also sponsored by JBN.com, Jericho Broadcast Network, and Sky City Radio. Right now, again, if you're online, check us out, myjbn.com/Toni Black. Also, if you're on Twitter, it's Real Talk with Toni Black.twitter.com. Go ahead and hashtag me right now, Real Talk with Toni Black, and we're going to go ahead and get this discussion started. While I'm getting myself prepared, you have to excuse me. I need to make sure that you all know we've got drink specials tonight. We've got $3 margaritas. We've also got Peaches. I see you. We've got $3 margaritas. We've also got the private deck drink for the men, and we've got the Diva drink for the ladies. Check that out. It's a $5 special on both of those as well. And we're still, yes, Toni Black is still giving out shots tonight for my audience members. So we're going to go ahead and get this show started. LaTanya Tibbs.
Yes.
We're going to be discussing cheating. Now, I don't know how real some people want to get with this, but I don't mind being real with this.
Okay.
Personally, have I cheated before? Yes, I have.
I have too.
Did I feel a certain way after the fact? Yes, I did. Did I feel a certain way before the fact? Yes, I did. But tell me about how you felt, and then we'll get into me.
Wow.
How did you feel beforehand when you cheated?
Well, actually, you know, I was about 17 years old. I was in a committed relationship. But at that time, I was going to the clubs, and, you know, you have a couple of drinks, and, of course, one thing led to another.
Right.
And it got back to my boyfriend. Actually, he was devastated because we were both each other's first love. So even now till this day when I see him, it always comes up. And so he's been married maybe 10 years. He has a son. But every time I see him,
he's still stung.
Yes.
He's still stung.
So it really affected me because I know he's actually in the military. He's a sergeant now. And so I know my life would probably been different because I probably would have been traveling, those different type of things. So it was something that I really regret. So
you sacrificed a lot for that.
I did.
For that once in a moment
something
type
that
of situation.
Don't even remember.
Exactly. Because when I had my cheating scenario, it was strictly because my man cheated on me.
Oh.
It had nothing to do with me wanting to go outside the relationship.
Exactly.
It was more of and that was when I was in my 20s. It was more of a tit for tat type situation.
I got you.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Isn't that what women say? Isn't that what we say? That's what happens.
Yeah.
So when I cheated in the beginning, going into the relationship, I had no focus on it. It was not important to me as it is for some people.
Exactly.
But after the fact, even though I knew my man had cheated on me, I still felt some sort of ways. I still felt bad. I had a feeling of guilt.
Did you
for
feel
lack of better words? But I
like
felt,
you got him back?
I did.
Okay.
I did. But I felt, what goes around comes around.
Exactly.
That's what I felt like. And so what I'm understanding, though, with men, I've heard many men say, I can cheat without even really giving a damn. I don't have any emotions, no feelings about it. But when they cheat with the same person, do feelings eventually arise?
I think they do. I really think they do. I think you start lowering your guards, and so it's easy to get attached to that person. At first, it's all game. Yeah, we both down. We understand what we're going to do, but eventually,
Right.
you start having feelings.
Right, exactly. But as I was speaking with one of the audience members earlier, he was stating that as women, since we wear our emotions on our sleeves and men tend to hold those emotions internally, there becomes a level of frustration that builds up into a level of almost insanity.
Yes.
But is it insanity for the woman or is it insanity for the man?
I think both. But you got some women who can actually hold it down without the emotional part with the men.
And that's what's surprising to me, because how do you give yourself physically without giving a part of you emotionally and giving up some of your soul? How do you do that?
Well, you know what? I mean, I do have girlfriends who I know, even to this day, they do it. And to be honest, they get something from it, more like money and clothes and houses. So it's like, you know, he keeps that going, or he keeps me looking a certain way. So it is what it is.
I wish I had some of my male counterparts here with me tonight, because I would have loved to get their actual on-camera views of cheating and the after effects emotionally, spiritually, physically. How do you actually feel? Do you give a damn? Do you not care? You can also hit me up here on chat. Answer this question for us. How do you feel? Go to Real Talk with Toni Black on Facebook. And for those of you who are on the private deck, you know, you can hit me up there as well. And tell us how you feel emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. What's really happening inside? Do you feel guilty? Do you feel like this is going to come around back to me, or do you not? Because I know some men and I know some women who cheat, repeatedly.
Yeah.
And I think that they feel that there's nothing wrong with this, but they're married.
Wow.
They're married.
Well, you know what, Tony? I'm going to say this. A lot of times I think, you're in a relationship where, you know, you're not being satisfied. It's so many people who are married, sleeping in separate rooms, sleeping on different sides of the, sleeping on different sides of the bed. And you know what? If it's not working, get out of it. Why do we, we put ourselves through so much suffering, and then we go out and cheat? Just end it and do whatever you want to do.
But you have some of those people who are very greedy, and
Yeah,
not
that's true.
only do they want to remain in their they want to remain in their relationship, but they also still want to go out and, as I've heard men say, we just like a little something strange from time to time. So I don't understand that idea, but when I've asked men about it, I said, well, what if your woman cheats? Oh, it's a wrap. It's over with. I'm done. I can't deal with her anymore. I don't trust her anymore. But when they cheat, what ends up happening?
It's supposed to be okay.
Baby, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Please don't leave me. And we're supposed to take that. We're supposed to take that. We're supposed to remain loyal like a four-legged animal, like a dog.
Well,
and roll over and just accept it. Okay, we go through the battles in the house, and then we move forward.
Exactly. You have a choice.
You do have a choice. And I mean, people need to take advantage of those choices. Like I told my ex, I will be exercising those, all of my choices. And so moving forward, naturally I got out of that relationship.
Exactly.
And but I kept running into cheating men. And so that's what made me want to discuss this topic. So many men, particularly living here in Atlanta, this is the haven for single men, for married men, and the worst city in the world, although I love my home city, worst city in the world for a woman looking for a man. Because you have too many out here willing to take just a piece of a man, because there's so few men out here who are single. Yeah, so few. Yes, it is. So
well,
few.
You know what, Tony? It's few if you don't date outside your race. If you date outside your race, it's a whole heap of them. I'm
Get
one of
out.
them.
Really?
I'm one of them. Yes, my boyfriend is Caucasian. So I don't think it's a lack. I don't.
Wow.
So if you broaden your mind,
Right.
it's plenty. Trust me, it's plenty.
And I don't think I haven't thought about it because I love an Italian man.
Ooh, honey, let me
Oh,
tell you.
I love Italian men, but
That's
you know what? I still love my brothers more.
I do.
And
I have a
it's-
father and a brother, two brothers.
Right.
But it works for me.
But I've been treated better by men of other race.
Amen. Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get to commercial break. Again, thank you for joining me here live at Real Talk with Toni Black. We'll be right back with you. Don't go away. myjbn.com/Toni Black. I'll see you in a minute.
Yes, I'm Anthony Love, the CEO of Sky City TV. We want to invite you guys out to check out the newest, best thing in television. We'll bring you everything from movies, videos, commercial. We are innovating the television network market. We've got things that are going to happen that are going to be big for us. Sky City TV, the best. Come join us, watch it. Dish Network, we're in the house.
From the press box to press row, the premier sports talk show placing major emphasis on HBCU sports. Host Donald Ware will take you on a journey each week through the world of HBCU sports and pro sports with such guests as,
Let's welcome Serena
and
Williams.
of course, Donald Ware's insights.
This will be one of the best matchups ever.
To listen to the show each week, visit us on the web at www.boxtorow.com. From the press box to press row, real sports talk.
Do you need business cards, CD inserts, flyers, posters, or rack cards to promote your business or event? Well, if so, there's only one place to go, All Graphics and Printing. Check them out on the web at allgraphicsandprinting.com or give them a call at 407-532-4777. All Graphics and Printing, shipping all across the country, and the official flyer and business card provider for the Jericho Broadcast Network.
The J-Spot. Your hometown. The J-Spot. Your hometown. Watch out there now.
So the salient features, once more, of the GS 4200 model. To manufacture than its venerable predecessor, and up to, 17% quieter. Naturally, it's available in both. Sorry about that. Grain beige. I'm sorry, I think I'd better take this. It's my wife on Uvu. Hey, Pumpkin, what are you doing?
I'm Uberwing.
Very funny. What? 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 What?
Make the money!
Where's your mother?
Mom!
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Yes, I'm Anthony London, CEO of Sky City TV. We want to invite you guys out to check out the newest, best thing in television. We'll bring you everything from movies, videos, commercial. We are innovating the television network market. We've got things that are going to happen that are going to be big for us. Sky City TV, the best. Come join us, watch it. Dish Network, we're in the house.
From the press box to press row, the premier sports talk show placing major emphasis on HBCU sports. Host Donald Ware will take you on a journey each week through the world of HBCU sports and pro sports with such guests as,
Let's welcome Serena Williams.
and of course, Donald Ware's insights.
This will be one of the best matchups ever.
To listen to the show each week, visit us on the web at www.boxtorow.com. From the press box to press row, real sports talk.
Do you need need business cards, CD inserts, flyers, posters, or rack cards to promote your business or event? Well, if so, there's only one place to go: All Graphics and Printing. Check them out on the web at allgraphicsandprinting.com or give them a call at 407-532-4777. All Graphics and Printing, shipping all across the country, and the official flyer and business card provider for the Jericho Broadcast Networks.
The J-Spot. The J-Spot. Watch out there now.
So the salient features, once more, of the GS 4200 model. Manufacturer than its venerable predecessor, and up to 17% quieter. Naturally, it's available in both. Sorry about that. Grain beige. I'm sorry. I think I'd better take this. It's my wife on Uvu.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Pumpkin. What are you doing?
I'm Uvuing.
Very funny. What?
Hey, Dad.
What?
Dad.
What?
Dad.
What?
Make some money.
Where's your mother?
Mom. Hey, Dad.
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Yes, I'm Anthony London, CEO of Sky City TV. We want to invite you guys out to check out the newest, best thing in television. We'll bring you everything from movies, videos, commercial. We are innovating the television network market. We've got things that are going to happen that are going to be big for us. Sky City TV, the best. Come join us, watch it. Dish Network, we're in the house.
Free
Tell
shots,
them we got
free
free shots
shots.
coming up if they want to hold on. That's if they want it. They leaving. Oh. Well, why you ain't tap? Oh, hey. Real Talk with Toni Black. I'm Toni Black right here live. I'm sorry. The show is back. We've got a lot of rain going on tonight, but that's okay. We still got people that's coming in, and we still are giving away these free shots tonight. Tonight's discussion has been about cheating and the after effects personally, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm here right now with LaTanya Tibbs, being featured on Dr. Oz, and also she is the maker and creator of the VBar. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. The second part of the discussion is the cover-up. What takes place when you're covering up the actual sex act of it all? What are you doing? How do you cover up? Have you ever had to cover up or mask what you were doing sexually before you would go home to your in-house lover, your girlfriend, boyfriend, significant other? What did you do?
I know me personally, I avoided talking to him on the phone. So I would see his, well, back then we had pagers.
Right,
I would see
right.
his number and act like I didn't see it. So you
Exactly.
know, it was awful. It was awful.
That's a lot of the cover-up that takes place. Even today, what I've noticed that men will do typically is if their lover, significant other calls them, they will let the phone go to voicemail or send it to voicemail, but then they'll text you back. Ladies, listen up. That's what they do. They text you back instead of answering the phone. Well, if you can text me back, you can pick up the phone. That's what it is. That's really how it goes down. Welcome to Real Talk with Toni Black. You're not going to be on camera, so if you're cheating, you don't worry. I got you. I got you covered. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just playing. But when you cheat, there is a cover-up. You do a mental cover-up. You do a physical cover-up. You do a spiritual and emotional cover-up.
Well, you know what, Tony? Some of them so good with it. They act like it's the norm. They continue to do the
Oh,
same.
my
They
gosh.
don't change their pattern.
Yes, I've seen men and women who feel like it is normal.
Yes.
And I'm speaking of the ones who are married in particular.
Yeah.
They take it as the norm. But see, what happens is it becomes a norm for them because whoever is at home is allowing it to happen and they're accepting it.
And they already know it.
They
We
already
as women,
know.
we know.
And when I watch other shows, other talk shows, and I see, well, he needs to take a lie detector test,
For
or
what?
she needs to take a lie detector
You got
test
the lie detector test right
in
here.
your gut.
In your gut.
Your gut is telling it all completely. You know when your man changes his tighty whities to sexy boxers, or those tight boxers that hold everything in and look real special. And then you know
He
when
even walked different. He
Right.
smelled different. He walked different.
changing his
Not
socks.
amazing.
Yeah, you know about that one, don't you? Yeah. I've seen men actually change the time. And see, when it comes to cheating, you have to understand, women are a lot better at it than men.
Yeah, we pros. We can,
Yes.
we can work that thing out.
We're a lot better at it. We're a lot better at it. Because what we end up doing is we end up not changing our schedules. Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
And oftentimes we do win.
And oftentimes we do, because I've seen, have you all seen people? You think you still get caught? After, if it's a woman, after 20, I've seen women cheat for 20 years.
Because
They still
most of
get
the time
caught.
They don't get
Well,
caught.
I guess they say whatever you do in the dark will come out in the light. Well, hey, I've got some background people back here. I wish you all could see them. But keep watching the show, because soon we're going to be going out in the audience as well. We're going to do it just like Oprah real soon. But in the meantime, as far as the cheating, what I've seen my exes do, they want to do the text messaging a lot, which text messaging has completely dissolved or did a whole just changing of the game, or disintegration of communication between human relation. But that's a whole nother Toni Black show. In the meantime, when we do a physical cover-up of the show, do you actually take the time to really wash yourself? Women, do you really take the time to wash that nana? Do you?
No.
Fellas, do you really take the time to get all that residue from around those personal parts?
No.
It depends if you care or not.
Someone want them to have that scent.
Right. I'm speaking of men. If you're performing conolingus and you have that scent in your nasal passage, don't go home kissing your girl. Don't do it, because we smell it. Don't do it. Don't even try it.
And she crazy if she kiss you back.
Yes, she is.
She's
and
wrong with
ladies,
her.
I've seen we got some action going on in the back. I've seen some ladies go home to their men, and they will, after performing fellatio on another man, I mean, we talking deep throat, everything. You name it, they've done it.
Swallow.
Yeah, and will go home and kiss that man. So if you
Tear 'em up.
if you swallow, do you really think you've gotten rid of the residue? No, I don't think so. You haven't. I mean, really, people, this is Real Talk with Toni Black. Be sure to check me out Monday through Friday. But we're going to get back to this. So as far as the residue, I've got this lady here, Miss LaTanya Tibbs, and she is the creator of the VBar. If you have taken home residue that you thought you cleaned away, well, you didn't clean it away, because her product is all natural. Can you tell the people about the VBar?
Wow. Okay.
Cheaters, listen up.
Well, I have two different kind of bars. The VBar is an eco-friendly feminine hygiene soap.
But it's not just for women, though.
No, actually, it's for everybody.
It's a hygiene soap for everybody.
Yes. And I have a soap called the After Sex Soap, which
That's
means
the soap
what
we're talking about.
What you don't know is that right after you finish, your body is open to any and every type of infection.
Yes.
So if you just lay there in that, trust me, you're asking for bacteria to grow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when you climax and you're laying there in the midst of it all, oh, it's beautiful. You have to have that cigarette or whatever it is that you do afterwards. So you want to cuddle a little bit. Think about this. Cuddle bunnies.
In the shower.
Cuddle in the shower,
Yes,
definitely,
please.
because you are open to those bacteria. And the product that she has is made of golden seal and glycerin.
And glycerin, yes.
These are all natural products that remove all of the bacteria that you have taken home to your significant other. And for the cheaters, or those who, we won't call them cheaters, that's a little harsh. Well, it is real talk. It is real talk.
They cheaters.
They're cheaters. But what we'll call them is discreet or discretionary hookups. But they still want to remain in their relationship. Don't take the residue home. Make sure that you wash it off, because this soap has no scent. Yeah.
No scent.
Tell them about it.
Well, actually, when golden seal comes in contact with, as far as your skin and your body, it detoxes on contact. And that's why a lot of times when people go get drug tests, the first thing they do is go get golden seal, because it detoxes your blood. So with this soap, I mean, if you're dealing with anything, I mean, psoriasis, I mean, anything you're dealing with, it's going to not only help you with a natural pH balance, it's going to cleanse your blood, it's going to detox your blood. But if you have repeated yeast infections, urinary tract infections, bladder infections, men, if you have razor bumps or unwanted hair different places, it goes in and cures those areas. It cures the bacteria around
that's
the
caused
hair.
by the ingrown hair. No, that's peaches, y'all. That's peaches in the background. No, it doesn't kill the hair, but it does kill the bacteria that's caused by the ingrown hair. And also, for the ladies, you know how it gets sometimes when you have sex. And ladies, all of you know what I'm speaking of, because at one time or another, after that sexual act, if you used no protection with that person, there eventually will be a vaginal odor.
Yes,
If
there
he
will.
is ejaculating inside of you, there will eventually be a vaginal odor. Well, the V-Bar takes care of that issue, as well as if you have eczema. I mean, we're speaking of, this lady is real deal. She's been on Dr. Oz and endorsed by Dr. Oz. So we're speaking of a real product as well. And
heals from the inside out.
where can they find out about it?
Wow. Well, you can actually reach me on www.thevbarlady, but it's also in Fabs. It's a boutique in Little 5 Points. It's at Homegrown Decatur in downtown Decatur.
And you can also find out about it on the vbarsoap.blogspot.com.
Yes.
It will go into all of the actual details of the V-Bar in total. So what we're going to do, we'll be right back. Just marinate on that a little bit, mask, and get what you need to get right now. We'll be back shortly. I'm Toni Black for Real Talk, and this is my guest, LaTanya Tibbs, the V-Bar lady. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back.
Y'all funny.
Boom, 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 boom. The day, drop that bass. Boom, 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 boom. Like what? Boom, 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 boom. I'm telling you right now, that this is it. Ain't meaning to sound like I'm the shiznit. If you don't act right, then I'm gon' split. And once I'm gone, I'm finished with it. Straight from the alpha, here's how I feel. To the omega, I'm keeping it real. I'm telling you right now, that here's the deal. I love your mind more than your sex appeal, yo. Cause that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Get it. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll. You ain't with it? Forget it. I'm ready to plant seeds and make you my wife. I'm ready to show you the finer things in life. But if you keep dripping and acting trife, then go on, ma. Shit, it's alright. Cause all of them dogs be only chasing that cat. And sugar ain't nothing wrong with that. Tell you right now, as a matter of fact, that ain't where my mind is. Cause that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, girl. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Yo, come on. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. That's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Yo, that's how I roll, girl. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Yo, that's how I roll. I'm just a king. Trying to find the queen. For sure.
Oh, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they are here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, people, I'm not half the man I used to be. No, there's a heavy shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came too suddenly. Oh, why did she have to go? I don't know. I don't know, the little girl wouldn't say. And I said, something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Talking about yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away, Lord. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. I don't know, the little girl wouldn't say. Oh, I must have said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Play your song, Rob. Why she had to go, I don't know. I don't know, the little girl wouldn't say to me. But I must have said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play.
Welcome back to Real Talk with Toni Black. I am Toni Black, and you're here for the live show. And the music that you've heard in the background for today, that was Mr. London Arrington of the Dirty Jazz Band right here in Atlanta. Mr. London Arrington. You can always check him out right now on Facebook at londonarrington.com. That's www.facebook.com/London Arrington. London Arrington, excuse me. As we've been discussing today, we've had discussions on cheating and the after effects or the aftermath of cheating. How do you feel personally, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally? Also, we've had discussions about what did you do to mask that sexual activity after the fact. We're sitting here right now with Miss LaTanya Tibbs, the creator of the VBar. That is the soap for the discretionary cheater or the person who likes just casual hookups but still wants to maintain their relationship for which they are so-called committed to. Miss LaTanya,
Yes.
question. What is your discussion forum that you have right now?
Actually, we just did an event called the Vagina Talk Movement.
Oh.
And it was awesome. It was actually a platform I wanted to create to give women the safe haven to be able to discuss all those different types of things. Women who don't have a sex drive, those who are not familiar with sex toys, and we had a wonderful panel. We actually had a young lady, her name was Dr. Passion. And I mean, it was awesome. We also had a young lady who was, she had actually got both her breasts removed, so she was a 2-time breast cancer survivor.
Right.
We had another young lady who actually survive domestic violence. So it was a wide range, but we talked about everything. We talked about sex drive. We talked about mother and daughter relationship, safe sex, mothers. I mean, me personally, I think that just within our culture, we do not expose our teenagers to adult toy stores, and we should.
But
because
you know what?
It's one of the safest, safest sex. But
here, let me say something about that. When we're dealing with our kids of today, honestly, things have changed so much generation to generation.
Yes, they
This
have.
generation has no innocence about them.
None.
For lack of better words. They have no real innocence about them.
Exactly.
I consider this generation, which is our kids, the X-rated generation.
Oh, very.
Because just like you have so many comedians that say you need to wear a condom just to listen to the music.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that is really a true statement.
Exactly.
And they know nothing about the sexual health methods that they need to take. And there are so many parents who are in denial about their kids who are having sex, because the kids come home, oh, I'm so innocent, oh, I love you, mommy, I love you, daddy. Yeah, but you just been
getting it in.
Right, you just been getting it in about an hour ago. Really, exactly.
Well, you know
so
what?
you see a lot of that.
Parents know. We just want to walk around and act like we don't know, but we know. I mean, when our
So,
kids are
with that being
active.
said, do you have a VBar for teens?
Yes, I do. I actually make the VBar for children as young as 3 years old. So I have one for children. I have a VBar for teenagers, tweens, and also, of course, for women, adult women.
Right, and adult men. And what I've noticed is, for the men, this is just something that's been really, really a catchy type of product, because I've been noticing an influx as a distributor of yours. I've been noticing an influx of men contacting me, asking me about this soap. Well, what is it that I need to do? Where do I need to go to purchase this soap? So they've really been hitting me up very hard about this. As far as the women want to still be in denial about the fact that, yes, when you lay there after that climax has taken place, you're still open to bacteria.
Yes, you are.
So, ladies, you need to get on your jobs and really wash that. cat.
That cat.
Yeah, I was trying not to say that, but
that's a good way
yeah,
to put it.
that's just what it is.
Or that vajayjay, you know.
Right. Go
Check
ahead
your
and get it
vajayjay.
taken care of.
Check your vajayjay.
You can check me out right now on myjbn.com. That's /Toni Black. And also, you can also check me out at realtalkwithtoniBlack.blogspot.com. We've been having a great evening tonight.
Yes,
we've been talking about cheating. Those men who cheat, those women who cheat, and men, trust and believe, we are not dogging you out. We're just keeping it real. And ladies, yeah, we're talking about you too. You know who I'm talking about. So make sure that when you are going out of your relationship, make sure that you take the necessary precautions, because I personally can't tell you not to cheat, and I really don't give a damn. Just to be honest with you, if that's your relationship. So if you're going to do that, do that. But at the end of the day, make sure that you're conscious about what you're taking home to your lover, your significant other, your girl or boyfriend. Make sure you're very conscious of what you're taking home to them. Because when you wash with the regular leading brand, name brand soaps, you're not washing away that bacteria. It's still very much there. But when you're using an all-natural soap like the VBar, you're washing away all of that residue that comes with all that hot, lovely sex. It's so nice. It's it's so beautiful. And so with Miss Tibbs, what is your next event coming up? What do you have coming up next?
Actually, let me see, September. I'm going to be actually teaching my eco-friendly feminine hygiene soap workshop at this fall's Fro Fashion Week, which will be, I think it's the 25th through the 30th. And I'm going to be teaching on that Sunday. It's going to be like a wind down Sunday. And we're going to talk about all those different things. So I'll be presenting at that. And I'm also going to be presenting the same workshop at the convention, the International Convention Center in College Park. Okay. October the 6th through the 7th at the Natural World Health and Expo. So that should be
very
serious.
nice. A lot of people need to get on top of that. Thank you so much. A lot of people need to get on top of that. It is a wonderful product, and it's an all-natural product. So if you're into all-natural and holistic products that really work, you want to get the VBar. As far as the cheating aspect of it all, it is what it is. You're going to do what you want to do. At the end of the day, just take the necessary precautions. Also, if you are going to have those swinging type parties, make sure that you have plenty of VBar on deck for that as well.
Lord.
As you know, Real Talk with Toni Black is live Monday through Friday. I have a different discussion every day, and we have very intense discussions. If you come down to Barley's at 338 Peachtree Street Northeast, you can check us out on every other Thursday. We're going to be doing this every other Thursday. We've got live jazz downstairs. I'll have the drink specials. I'll also be giving away shots as I did tonight.
Yes, Lord.
So make sure that you come through. $3 drink specials as well. And if you are in the building, don't forget, $5 for the Diva drink and also $5 for the private deck. I am Toni Black. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
It's been a pleasure.
The VBar lady, thank you. We'll be right back. I'm Toni Black.
Cause that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, mom. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Go get it. Now that's how I roll, mom. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll. You ain't with it? Forget it. I'm ready to plant seeds and make you my wife. I'm ready to show you the finer things in life. But if you keep dripping and acting trife, then go on, ma. Shit, it's alright. Cause all of them dogs be only chasing that cat. And sugar ain't nothing wrong with that. I tell you right now, as a matter of fact, that ain't where my mind is. Cause that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, girl. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Yo, come on. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, shorty. That's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Now that's how I roll, ma. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, love. Now that's how I roll. Yo, that's how I roll, girl. Now that's how I roll. Now that's how I roll, yo. You ain't with it? Forget it. Yo, now that's how I roll. I'm just a king. Trying to find a queen. For sure. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Shoo-doo, doo, 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 doo. Yeah. You're my sunshine. You brighten up my day. You're my moonlight in darkness when I'm gone astray. I thank God for you. He made you just for me.
Thank you for joining us here with Real Talk. It's the live show. I am your host, Toni Black, and we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this thing up. Thank you for joining me tonight. For my studio audience right here live at Barley's, thank you all for coming out to support Real Talk with Toni Black. Can you give a round of applause? Thank you so much. I love you, love you, love you all. That's the camera. There we go. Right there. Also, for those of you who are online, thank you for checking me out also at myjbn.com/Toni Black. As far as the sponsors, I want to thank Visionary People, Get It Girl Shoes, JBN, also Sky City Radio. And I also want to thank author Nadia Matthews. She's going to be signing 2 books tonight and giving them away to my audience members. Thank you so much for joining me here. And also remember, you can catch the show. If you didn't catch it now, you can also catch it after the fact, again, at myjbn.com/Toni Black. I want to thank you again, Miss LaTanya Tibbs, for being here. We're right here at this one, right here. Yeah, this thing is live, girl. I want to thank you again for coming out and supporting Real Talk with Toni Black. But that's what it's all about, businesses supporting businesses. Exactly. And I have some special guests in the audience. I won't say their names, but they know exactly how much I appreciate them coming. And I got to give a big shout out. To my sister of Omega Essence, Upsilon Psi Chapter, Florida A&M University, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Omega Essence. Cute. That's it. I'm Toni Black. And yeah, we got some Deltas and we got some AKAs in the building as well. Oh, and Sigmas too. Yeah, we're in the building. Omegas, I need you to represent for your girl, for your little sister. Come out and represent right here at Barley's Sports Bar and Lounge. I'm just dropping these papers all over the place. Barley's Sports Bar and Lounge right here at 338 Northeast Peachtree Street. We're in downtown Atlanta. We're going to be doing this Thursday and every other Thursday moving forward. So make sure you check me out. Come on down and join. And don't forget to check me out on Facebook at Real Talk with Toni Black. .com. I enjoyed you. Thank you for coming out online and also live in the studio right here at Barley's. I know the rain is out there, so make sure those of you in the studio are very careful when you go home. It's been real. I love you guys. And like Portia Fox said, let your haters be your motivators. I love you guys, and I will see you on Real Talk with Toni Black. It's the private deck. I'm Toni Black. Have a good night.
Yeah, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Yo, Cone, where you born?